Okay, so these are our cups. They're labeled in bleach, soft, distilled, hard, and salt water, which are all the types of water we are using, and they are about how many inches each? 5.7 centimeters high on that scale. So, yeah, we're going to be taking this water that we have here and pouring them over here.
Exactly.
We should be using like a 90-degree area, or at least close enough to it. Putting the garlic in the specified containers, which are labeled hard, distilled, salt, what is that? Soft and hard. So we touch it enough that the bottom of the garlic is able to touch the meniscus of the glass, where it is able to just touch into the water. And yeah, so we're going to be leaving this here for about 5 days or so. And yeah, we're going to see the results later.
Experiment. Salt water did not grow at all. The hard water, the first one did not. The second one did.
A lot. Look at that.
Weird.
Sprouting.
The distilled water, the first one did not. Oh wait, this one did not. While the second one did.
We can actually plant that.
Yeah.
Like a little itty bitty plant.
The soft water, the first one grew.
It's all splotchy now.
Yeah, and the second one did not. For the bleach water, it looks like it was gonna start growing, while the last one
So
barely grew. Alright.
Experiment, we did a garlic experiment where we put garlic in various kinds of water. The collaboration within our meal was great. We were able to collaborate together. We met almost every day after school. We understood each other well. International-wise, it was pretty difficult to communicate with them. They didn't, the students from Mumbai and from the UK weren't always available to talk to us, and they didn't give us much information. We ourselves tried to work with them. We laid out everything that we knew. We didn't keep anything from them, hoping that they would do the same, but it wasn't very mutual. But they weren't rude. They tried every now and then to collaborate with us.
So I'm Umber, and I'm here to talk about this plant. This is probably one of the highest germinating of our experiment. The results were really inconclusive though, because some germinated and some did not, even if they're the same water type. I'm guessing it's due to the position, because as you can see here, most of the roots actually came out this way, and we actually tossed it in the other way, which is not good and led to inconclusive results. Collaboration-wise, we did not do a very good job at all. We reached out to both the English and the Indians, and they did not reply or respond or anything. I know my fellow teammates also had reached out, but nothing happened. I tried to Skype a couple times. I guess they were busy, so that didn't go so well. But within our group, we did a really good job, especially because we met after school. We met at lunch also sometimes. We were able to put aside our own time for the sake of a better thing. So I'm really proud of us personally within the States for that one. And even though the lab was inconclusive, I did feel as if I did learn something, and that is to make sure that you know the facts before you start anything, because frankly, this could have been a mistake that could have been prevented, but because of the lack of my knowledge, I was unable to prevent it.
So we did our experiment, and the results were really inconclusive. The data was really off. Even with the same water types, the results varied way too much for it to be a good experiment. I think it was our procedure, because we didn't place the garlic in the same manner. we placed half of them one way and we faced the other half the other way, so that the root side was up on one end, on one set of them. So I guess that's probably why the data was so bad. As for collaboration, I feel like we really tried here. We tried to collaborate with the I was gonna say foreigners, but the English people and the Indian people. But they always said they were busy, and then the day before something was due for them, they said, oh, we should try and talk, but then we didn't have time then, or we tried to and they weren't there either. So here, most of us, we put our best efforts forward to try and communicate with them. We communicated with each other, we put our procedure together and everything, but then the other people did, the other schools did. So I feel like that's it's really not good, because that was the big focus of this thing, and we missed the point.